Greetings, I'm MegaHarv, and welcome back to Mother 2 Deluxe. And somehow in my long drawn-out intro I didn't run into any of the new enemies, and I am aware that I just dodged a couple, but I'm going to keep on trucking because there's no way I'm not going to fight some more of them as time goes on. So it does turn out that I just wanted to go straight here. I was putting the cart before the horse. Oh, I don't think you've seen the gray-looking fellas, the old woolly shambler, so let's make a shambles of him and the lesser mook. And also spy on him with old Mr. Ass. And I may as well show you PK Starstorm, which reminds me, I should go through HHs Magic to see if there's any new things that I should bring to your attention. Freeze, Flash, Paralyze, Hypnosis, Brain Shock. 1 to 3 in the Brain Shock, not super great, but vulnerable to most things. So yeah, you would have seen the Starstorm against Master Belch, but it is a pretty strong attack. I think it is stronger than Suck It at the moment, even. Yeah, a little bit. So let's leaf through HHs Magic, shall we? Starstorm. The method of shaking off the stars, which HHH learned in his training. It deals about 360 points of damage to all enemies, so that's pretty straightforward, but the PK Beam unleashes a penetrating beam of pure energy that deals about 100 points of damage, cannot be blocked by PSI Shield, then 200. Okay, PK Beam R, unleashing a penetrating beam of pure energy that instantly destroys one enemy, or deals about 300 points of damage if it fails to destroy the enemy. Okay, so these two don't do instant death. It's only PK Beam R. I didn't realize that. I thought they all had a little bit of instant death, so it's a good thing I read that. Life Up, Healing, we already know about. Refresh. Restores 12 max HP and 6 max PP to everyone for 3 turns. Repeated usage effects up to 8 turns. Using Shield or Psi Shield cancels these effects. Brain Shock. Physical attacks have a 12.5% chance to make the enemy stop feeling strange. Okay, so that's actually quite low. So you can unload physical attacks on them more than I have been. Because I was wondering about that anyway. Increases everyone's speed by 25% for the duration of the current battle. Can be stacked twice for double the benefit. And of course we have Teleport. Oh, there's a little flavor text that I don't think was there before. This is also called the Tornado Teleport. Just interesting little extra. I guess it is a tornado teleport, I just never thought to verbalize it as such. So allow us to sneak through that forest there and rest up. Or do I have to rest up? No, I can just talk to the bubble monkey, so I might just as well. Balloon monkey? Yeah, he's different. Yep, I have some chewing gum. So as we wait for the Tessie cutscene to go through again, I may as well touch on a couple of thank yous, namely Noah Nance for being my most recent subscriber. Thank you for your subscription, Noah. I also had a Jolene Gordon subscribe to me pretty recently, so thanks again for that. Sorry to anyone else who's subscribed and I haven't called out directly, but it would take me all day, longer than this Tessie cutscene. And I did also get another subscription, but their subscription people are private. And anytime that happens, I like to think that it's like a Markiplier type character that subscribed to me and doesn't want me to know, or anyone else to know for that matter. Which reminds me, in part 31 of my Let's Play of Breath of Fire, I start off by saying, "Let's do this?" A la Brock Lesnar that time, for our wrestling aficionados. But, funnily enough, less than a month later, SummerSlam happened, and that was when Lesnar was ragdolling Cena, and during that match he was yelling, "Die!" Which was actually the name of my character in that playthrough, exclamation point and all. So I like to pretend that Brock Lesnar or Paul Heyman were ribbing me on that show. Obviously it's far-fetched, but you never really know who's watching your videos. So you upload a video to the entire world and anyone could watch it. Maybe Paul Heyman has a soft spot for Super Nintendo RPG Let's Plays and likes to try to find the people with no subscribers just to amuse himself. You really don't know. But onward. As you may recall, I mentioned that I used the pencil eraser up here already, so I can just walk on through, and I don't have to worry about going through the dungeon again. So I am on B vitamins 1 through 6 at the moment. Did I actually show you that whirling robot? I don't think I did, so I may as well show them to you before I never come back to this area. And I'm surprised those other enemies didn't come to ruin my day. So it's a whirling robot. There's no way this thing isn't weak to thunder, but it's probably gonna miss because it's just the one enemy. But let's spy on him for good measure, and should I do another Starstorm? No, it's kind of a waste. But let's see what he's weak to. 561 and 54 PP, so I could magnet him if I want. 80% to freeze. All the status effects are under 50%, probably because he's a robot. So we managed to get one Thunder R off on him. Maybe I'll get one more. So good, that did about... Oh, I'm gonna do enough to kill him in one Thunder clap. So that was lovely. Those guys can also drop a Meteo Tight, I do believe. Whichever one... Because there's like a Meteo Tight... There's the one in the Grateful Dead Valley that's like a Meteo Tight, and then there's like a Meteo... I can't remember what the other one's even called, but one's worth more money than the other. Like, the amount of money you get from either's nerfed in this one, but... They're still good to get if you have them. And I may as well cheese some of these guys, because, you know, free EXP. So those bats are susceptible to Flash, Paralyze, and Brain Shock. And when I say susceptible, I'm gonna use that as a blanket term for anything over 50%. So as per my new standard, those alligators are susceptible to everything. Hypnosis the least so, which is dead nuts on 50%. And I can't remember if I had mentioned anymore, but I left that treasure there. It's just a simple pencil rocket, which I don't really require at this point. The Arachnid is susceptible to everything except for hypnosis. And I don't think I've actually showed you the Mighty Bear 7 or even the Cave Boy. Because I asked in part 7 if anyone wanted to watch me kill the Bigfoot just as Mr. Ass. And I could have swore I uploaded that video, but I can't find it anywhere, so I'll have to re-upload it. See if I can't instant kill the Bigfoot, probably not. Mighty Bear 7. Susceptible to Flash, Hypnosis, indifferent to Brain Shock. 50-50. They're actually not as sturdy as I thought, the Mighty Bear 7. Oh, and I instant killed the Bigfoot. And I'll also instantly kill the Mighty Bear 7 with my might. I want to know what happened to Mighty Bear 1 through 6. Where you go to fight those ones and how strong they actually are. Or if it's a similar situation as to those moles. Those moles with those goals it wasn't even really domination, I was just kind of treading on their turf and they're defending themselves. So let's talk to the mouse.
I've been waiting for you. My master, Applekid, completed this eraser machine. While he was calling you, he was unstuck. He felt like this! Oh! I was there, but was helpless. Sorry about that. Anyway, take this machine.
So we obtained the eraser machine. So I should probably have a nap, because I am going to enter the Stonehenge Base. And I will end up cutting the video about halfway through the Stonehenge Base, because I really want to try to get the Sword of Kings. Because if you didn't know, that's Pooh's HHH's best and only weapon. And if you don't get it before you leave this area, then you lose it forever. So I want to see if I can't get it. So let us use the eraser machine. Help. Applekid's invention. It erases something that looks like an eraser that also might be blocking your way. So time to use the last eraser item to continue onward. So we gotta be a little careful here. This place can be a little rough as well. Although these guys is ideal to fight them singular. I confront the energy robot, so let's start beating it up. These guys explode and they also heal full energy. Let's spy on them first. And I don't think I want to use Mirror quite yet, I should use Refresh first. I'm probably gonna head out a sneeze here in a second. been happening to me a lot lately. Freeze, 100%. That's been happening a lot lately. I've been going to sneeze, but the sneeze won't quite come out. It's really annoying. I'm actually gonna chew through these guys pretty good. But yeah, if you use HHH's mirror ability, it's good to use it on these guys, because you can get free heals some of the time for your guys if you run out of PP. But if you get into a battle with one of them and another monster, you're really better off running away. Ooh, Flash Omega. I should take a look at that, see if there's any updates. PK Flash Omega. Creates a strong flash that destroys all enemies. Sometimes it makes them feel strange or become numb. In rare circumstances, it makes them start crying uncontrollably. Huh. So it's just probably has a more... Oh, creates a strong... There's equal chance of doing all these things. Creates a strong... Okay, so this one's more for instant death. It's the Harbinger of Death. Flash Omega seems to be. With other abilities less likely to waste your PP. Which I suppose makes sense. So yeah, my point was, is you kind of have to knock them out in one turn, otherwise there's a good chance that they're just gonna win. I'm probably gonna get colossally lost in here. Okay, the Starman, in case you didn't know, the way to jump the Starman is to actually get them from the front, which I managed to do with my finagling. I can't help but feel like these guys have a shield, but I'm just gonna... No, I'll just do Thunder, because I'm not sure. At least they look pretty metallic to me, so... Spy... Do I even want to do a refresh? I won't bother with a refresh yet. That'll be for when I'm grinding for the Sword of Kings. Freeze, Flash, or Freeze... Freeze and Fire is greater than 50, everything else is a little below 50. It might be worth your while to inflict status ailments on this guy. Depending on the space age metal he's made of, he might not even be considered metal. It's not really clear-cut and concise what their deal really is. No, I don't want you doing beam. But I'll probably take you out before you do too much damage to me. Well, HHH will survive, so it's not too much damage. When you die, that's too much damage. You can take it up until then, but otherwise that's too much. So let's try to lure this guy. You can jump them almost every time if you're good. What do we have here? Spicy jerky. I think there's another treasure up here. Or is it down there? Is it down there I want to go? I think it might be. Yeah, I'm gonna go back this way, even though I'm sure it's gonna be more monsters for me to fight now. But I keep fighting these guys by themselves, which is ideal. If memory serves me correctly, the treasures you can find in this part of the dungeon you really don't have to write home about. Can probably dodge this fight. Yeah, I don't want to fight you anyway. And besides, hey! Hey, buddy! How you doing? I bet you want to fight me right bad, don't you? Well, nah. Alright. Jumpins'. Keep on jumping. So if you really want the items that are here, you may as well just... I don't want to go up, I don't think. I think it's down that I want to go. Down and to the right. Instant kill with PK Beam. I should really try to use that more frequently. Yeah, keep on jumping, baby. Got Thunder Omega and a Lunch of Enlightenment as well. I can dodge you. Yeah, I can use the background to my advantage. You gotta be kind of careful. They can get you if you drop your guard a little. Is the Brain Food Lunch of Enlightenment? Is the Brain Food Lunch of Enlightenment one of the rare drops of the Starman? I think it might be. And he might be able to teleport through the wall like that, so yeah, watch out for that too. Suppose a little FYI for you, I've been trying to use the anti-psi machine. And it hasn't been working the greatest, so you might not want to bother. Am I backtracking now? Maybe not. I can't remember. Can't remember if I've been this way or not. I'll know if I see a treasure that's open. And I'm retracing my steps. Oh no, the doubler. So I killed the atomic robot first, for some reason, even though that's not the greatest idea. Now I just gotta beeline it to here. There's a treasure up top, but I don't want it right now. Yeah, I'll fight you, though. Dispose of you in one turn. Ooh, and I got a super bomb from that robot. I think that's some sort of luxury jerky up there, I can't remember. We'll find out when I come back. So, yes, this is where I wanted to go, but I don't really want to fight that guy right now. I do want to fight one of you as if I turned around. Probably gonna die right here. But that's the Super Starman. That's who carries the Sword of Kings. Try to fight them by themselves, because otherwise other monsters might roll for their item drop instead of the Sword of Kings, so it might take even longer for you to do that. So I'm pretty sure the Super Starman has a shield right now. So I'm gonna use the shield killer. And I really should have used more refresh on HHs before this battle, so I could have Omega'd everybody. Oh yeah, that deflects beam, I forgot about that. Yes, and the Super Starman can also summon assistance. This can be bad news. So hopefully before long here, we'll be able to dispense of these guys. And if I were to get the Sword of Kings right now, I would laugh a bunch. Giddy laughter. But I wouldn't count on it. However, let's just spy on them, because we need to spy on them anyway, and see. Having magic left after all of this foolishness. Oh, stop summoning more guys. I don't want to have to deal with this right now. What are you weak to? Fire. Only fire, really. At least this should hit everybody. Hopefully with this next sucket I'll be able to take one of them out at least. Oh yeah, hit everyone but the Starman. So yeah, save the best for last. You might be able to take out some of these guys. Oh yeah, of course. Well, that's certainly progress. Let's use the bazooka. And just continue to bash. I prefer not to die in this battle. Or any battle for that matter. Ooh, defense shower. I'm worried that I might have missed the defense shower. Like, if I don't find the item that it turns into here, then I'm pretty sure I missed it. Like, I thought I would have it by now. At least we should be able to get through this battle without too much issue. Well, I clearly need to take him out, so we stop summoning his friends. Get a couple of levels here, though, if nothing else. There, Super Starman was defeated. And I should be drawing more magic. And I probably should be slime generating, but all hungry hit points suck. And do one more refresh on HHH. Because I'm gonna want him to have more PP anyway. So I may as well get that ball rolling right now for you. So yeah, if you haven't learned, don't let these guys jump you. Because normally they're quite easy to jump. Because if I actually jumped these guys, this wouldn't have happened. But we'll make it through okay. I don't think I'm gonna die, at least. If anyone... Well, I do have some cups of life noodles, so it wouldn't be the hugest deal if someone did die. Oh, I figured thunder would actually hit somebody. Please hit somebody. Thank you. You guys are being a little more sturdy than I thought you'd be. May as well do a little more magnet. Another bazooka. And just keep on bashing. Yeah, hit Sean some more. Oh, of course, China would perish. And almost commit suicide on Mr. Ass. Well, HHH has enough to heal someone back from the dead. So maybe I should do that. And use Hungry Hit Point Sucker. Because I want China to get this juicy EXP that is bound to be available after this battle. if they were to actually connect, that would be nice. Well, at least she's not dead. Oh, you guys gotta be almost dead. There, got rid of the first one. You can't have much left either. Well, you can't move, except to... Okay, you can't move. Great! So now that I am pretty well exhausted, this would be a good a time as any to stop the video. So I will return when I acquire the Sword of Kings. I probably won't show you me getting it, because I don't want to have to record that whole time for something that might take me hours. So we will see. So join me next time on Mother 2 Deluxe, where we finish off the Stonehenge Base with a very tough boss at the end. Away!